Welcome back to your live CES coverage 2015 on BeTerrific. I'm Michael Artsis. We're also syndicating live to Planet5D.com. You're going to love this next segment, especially you Planet 5Ders. We love you guys, and we've got something special for you. Now, Canon announced today some really big price breaks on the C-Series professional line of cameras, the C500, the C300, the C100. Also, some of their lens kits have with those have dropped as well. The 24 to 120 and the 24 to 70, I believe, have been coupled in with those and given great discounts, as well as the new dual autofocus for those series have had price drops as well. It's really a great time to get in with those cameras if that's what you're looking for, if you're shooting pro video. We've got a C500. That price looks so good. I was like, we should have two C500s, and we should have bought our C500 today instead of a year ago. But we've used it for a year and we really like it. It's a great camera. We record on the Odyssey 7Q, 4K to it, and onboard in 1080. All right, so we've got Canon. As if that didn't tip my hand, we've got Canon. Chuck is here from Canon, and we're talking about consumer products right now.
Right, exactly.
This is the Consumer Electronics Show, and you've got a lot of great stuff going on here at CES and some exciting toys on set.
Yeah, exactly right. This is our consumer show. So what we've introduced here at Consumer Electronics 2015, we've got 3 new Vixia camcorders and also 5 new Powershot cameras. I've got one of those Powershot cameras here, the SX610 HS. The big news really though is not just the fact that they're new cameras, that we've added a new specific feature called the ActiveTag NFC for near field communications.
So they've just put that in the iPhone for payment for the Apple Pay. Androids, specifically the Samsung devices, have had that for a long time.
Correct. And so this is really starting to come into its own now in 2015. It's going to become even more ubiquitous over time. So we decided that now is the right time to introduce a device that could take advantage of that and also take advantage of a lot of the things that people own in their own homes, such as their HD television sets and their wireless networks.
So I like this concept because, you know, as Planet Mitch said before in the IRC chat room, he was like, we were talking about the wireless charging where you don't have to plug cables in all the time, and he said he loves life without cables. He's looking forward to life without cables. So are we. I mean, we wire this whole place up, right? Wouldn't it be great to not have cables? And not only for charging, for all sorts of things. And so, you know, it is still kind of clunky to take the SD card out of the camera, to load it up onto the computer, to view the photos, to show the photos, to do this, do that. But now we have another option. Right. And I think that's great.
Yeah, so with the new Connect Station CS100, effectively this device hooks directly to your HD television set at home and also connects to your home network. And with the ActiveTag NFC, as long as you've got a compatible product, it can take the photos and videos from your device and load it into the Connect Station automatically, sort those images for you by date or by the device that you use to capture them, and allow you to view them very quickly, and also in a very nice large format as opposed to looking at them on your small screen of your other device.
Does that have a hard drive in it?
Yes, it has a 1 terabyte hard drive built in.
That's plenty big.
And it also has card slots and USB and Ethernet ports, so.
As they say, every which way but loose.
Yeah, exactly.
I like this. So how much is this and when can I get it?
It's going to be available for $299.99 and we're going to start shipping it in the month of June.
Excellent. And I mean, it's really exciting. I like where you're going with this. I like the way you're innovating, and I think it's terrific. Tell me about the camera.
All right, sure. With the Powershot SX610 HS, what we have here is a very slim camera that could actually be carried in a coat or jacket pocket, or very easily fit into a lady's purse. And a camera like this, what's amazing about it is that even as small as it is, it has an 18 times optical zoom with image stabilization.
Wow.
And so that means that it's going to be perfect for your family vacations or when you go visit the theme park with your kids and you want to be able to get a shot from a long distance and be able to zoom right in. And at the same time, in addition to the capability for good quality still pictures, it also has very, very high quality full HD video.
It does full HD video. It does
right.
1920 by 1080.
Absolutely, and it goes up to 30 frames a second, 1080p, because it has a nice CMOS sensor built into it. So really, basically a very, very full-featured camera at a very affordable price point.
I see it as HDMI out.
Right.
USB out, or it's the AV digital out, and it takes an SD card. How long does the battery last?
We usually rated a number of shots, and with a camera like this, you're looking at approximately 300 to 350 shots, depending on how long you've got the LCD running.
That's really good. That's really good.
Well, it's enough to last most people all day, and the other side of the story is that the batteries are so nice and small that it's not difficult to carry an extra spare if you need it.
It's got a lot of features. I see you can shoot full manual, but you can also do, full auto, but you can also do a lot of manual features as well for people who want to get more involved in photography. Will it do burst photography as well?
Absolutely. That's one of the great things about having a CMOS sensor is that you can shoot at full res in continuous mode at a speed of approximately 5 or 6 frames per second.
Wow, very, very nice. 18 optical zoom, which is unbelievable. It is very thin and slim. You can see it here. And how much is this camera?
It's going to be available in February for a retail price of approximately $250.
Very nice. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So this device comes with the remote control, so you can sit on the couch, you put the camera on top, it does the NFC thing, you sit on the couch and you say, hey, watch these photos, watch these videos?
Yeah, absolutely. The remote control that we supply with it, of course, has full compatibility with the CS100. And then the CS100 on top of that has the HDMI CEC, which means that you can hook up your regular television remote to run the CS100 as well.
Wow.
So if you've got one remote that you like to use for everything in your living room, then basically the CS100 will fit right in.
Excellent. Chuck, I don't know if you've noticed, we're using Canon cameras here on set, the AX20s.
Yeah, absolutely. I saw that as I was walking in, and that's fantastic because we really are very, very pleased to be able to offer those cameras this year.
They're great. Actually, I said AX20, I meant XA20.
XA, yeah.
But thank you for noticing that they're really awesome. They're super sharp. That's what we're using here. And they're easy to use. They're HDMI into our switcher. Talk about the Vixia line, though, because we really like the Vixia cameras, too.
Right. So what we usually do on Vixia, on the entry level of those, is we offer 3 different models that have basically the same lens. It's a 57 times zoom lens built into those cameras, a very, very small form factor with a nice fold-out LCD. And they also have a audio jack to be able to do either headphone monitoring or a regular audio out. But the nice thing on these cameras this year, again, is the fact that we've added in the active tag NFC to make them compatible with the Connect Station. If we look at the 3 models that we have, they're priced at $299, $399, and I believe $549. The difference between them is that the $299 model has only regular SD cards that it uses, whereas the $399 model has a built-in 8 gig internal memory. And the top of the line, the R62, has a built-in 32 gig memory.
Excellent.
So this way, people who are essentially looking to be able to be as simple as possible, they never are without memory. They've always got it in the device. And also the battery this year has been upgraded so that it runs for 3 hours on the R62.
That's terrific. I'm very jealous of that because we're always looking for batteries. That's why we hook up with Aspect Solar so that we never run out of power because the sun will always come out and we can use these solar panels and the Energy Bar 250 for 250 watt hours of power, and we've got their smaller devices right here that can charge our phones and stuff, and everything works off of the solar power. Their panels are unbelievable.
Very nice.
And it's simple. It's smart solar technology. AspectSolar.com, by the way. Chuck, thank you so much for joining us from Canon USA. What a great company. My good friend Paul McNiff works on the professional side. We've known each other for years.
Sure.
He was my very first camera guy.
Well, he is a terrific asset for our company. We're so glad to have him, and he's really out there in the field helping us out every day.
I love what you guys are doing. I love this technology, and I'm glad that you came on to share what some of the newest innovations are from Canon on set. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're very welcome, and if I could just add one last thing, and that is that anybody who's interested in more information could come visit our website at usa.canon.com.
Great, and I would really urge people to do that. Obviously, great stuff. We have the C500, we have a 5D Mark II here, and we have all these XA20s. We love Canon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. We'll be back with a whole lot more from CES 2015 live on your continuing live coverage on BeTerrific. I'm Michael Artsis. Stay with us.